पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। वाव!
The Manipur government has launched a massive anti-drugs drive in the state, particularly in the hilly areas, against large-scale illegal poppy cultivations. In the ongoing drive, a total of 703 farmers, including 5 chiefs of hill villages, were arrested and over 400 acres of fields of poppy plants destroyed. NDTV has sourced exclusive visuals of that massive drive.
The war on drugs 1.0 was a success, but it did not completely root out the menace. Immediately after I was sworn in again this year, I could not remain as mere spectator and sit back and watch. I began the war on drugs campaign 2.0 again. After war on drugs 2.0, we got appreciated and a massive support from various sections.
Over 700 people arrest is actually a success for the Manipur government in its what it calls drive against drugs. Remember, this is not for the first time this drive is taking place in Manipur. In the first time when Biren Singh became Chief Minister, he launched a drive, and between 2017 to 2022 in Manipur, 18,000 acres of poppy cultivation has been destroyed. Now what is significant here is more than the number of people who have been arrested. There have been some village chiefs. Now in the tribal areas in Manipur, particularly in the hill districts, particularly in those districts which borders Myanmar, has porous border with Myanmar, poppy cultivation is a kind of an easy income source as well. There are a lot of people would argue that there are there is a bit of underdevelopment, there's lack of work, and people take it as an easy source of income. But what has been the concern is that Manipur for long has been part of an international transit route of illegal drugs, right from synthetic drugs from the South Asian countries. Remember, it is not very far from the Golden Triangle between Myanmar, Laos and Thailand, the infamous Golden Triangle of international drug cartels, and with about 400 kilometers of border that Manipur shares with Myanmar, and only 10% or slightly above above 10% being fenced. The porous border actually has been a transit route. This has been something that has concerned center as well. Both Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah had flagged Northeast being a transit route of illegal drugs, and therefore several states in the Northeast have taken out campaign against drug. But Manipur clearly leading the way. But what is important here is that these areas are areas which are very difficult hilly terrains. Those visuals that we have been able to source from our sources within the security agencies which have been involved in these operations, those are exclusive visuals that we are playing out, and you can see this acres of land have been cleared out. Now these are the areas once infested with insurgency. With the decline in insurgency, the government is being able to move in, and therefore this is a kind of a success for the Biren Singh led government, particularly in its second if you can say this is the second version, or this is the second attempt of drive against drugs. However, there are concerns because still the routes in Manipur, several routes in Manipur are used for transit of drugs, and particularly drugs peddling has been a major issue. But over 700 people being arrested for poppy cultivation, drugs peddling is a kind of a success for this drive against drug that Biren Singh led government is taking has undertaken in Manipur.